Race 6 of the card on Wednesday night at Happy Valley is Class 4 over 1,200 metres. It's the first leg of the third double trio. And Sight Hero narrowly beaten last time out by Colonel, really surged late. See You Again, he's been back to the trials twice actually because he lost his rider in one of his trials shortly after the start. King Invincible keeps on improving, always awesome, another improver from start 1 to start 2. Chong Fat's drawn barrier 12, a daily trophy, didn't do a great deal last time out off the back of what was a decent first up run. Super content, it hasn't done much, and neither is co-partner Pudong. Golden Luck tried to run off around the turn last start. Colonel, a last start winner, goes with barrier 10. Angus Chung, our class act and Fighting Star, 1 point away from a class drop for Dennis Yip and Matthew Chadwick. Pace here, Nick. Well, Colonel, he went forward last start and he seen it out.
Yeah, he certainly did. Loves to blaze a trail, doesn't he, old Colonel? So I think we can expect him to saunter forward once again. Angus Chung rides for the first time, so an extra £7 coming off is going to help matters. Fighting Star is a horse who can show speed. He's also down at the foot of the weight, so he should find it easy enough to get to a good spot. Golden Luck, another one who can be close up. King Invincible has continued to improve throughout, and they're gradually riding him that little bit closer now as well. He's drawn gate number 7 with his tongue tie coming off this time around, and our class act, he might just sit in behind them from one class act to another, Paul.
Yeah, well, he's got a good draw, hasn't he? So he shouldn't be too far away. Look, See You Again, I think that's the one from barrier 9. He might have to go all the way back. Sight Hero goes back, and Chong Fat, I think he's going to have to go back as well.
Well, he ran a terrific race last time out, did the toppy in the race. Of course, that is Sight Hero, and he was only just defeated by Colonel, and Nick caught up with his jockey. That's Michael D down at the track on Tuesday morning.
Michael D, Sight Hero, is one of your rides on Wednesday night. He provided you with one of your mounts on your opening meeting here in Hong Kong, and he was very good in defeat.
Yeah, he was. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win there and make it a double for the night, but he was very good in defeat, coming from well back in the field, and hopefully we can see a similar performance and go one better on Wednesday night.
He seemingly, Mick, is a bit reliant on a decent pace. Last time out, obviously finished with that rare rattle late on. Not sure there's a great deal of pace in this race. Does that sort of complicate things in your mind a little bit going forward?
Yeah, possibly. It would be ideal if they ran along, but if there wasn't so much pace, maybe the field might be a little bunched, and then in turn could be a little bit closer on the corner. But look, it looks a similar setup to last time. We're drawn wide again. Does have to carry a big weight, so that'll be a little bit tough. But yeah, ideally getting the splits and being strong late.
You've done quite a bit of work for David Hayes. Obviously, he's been a keen supporter of you from the outset. You've had to sit on the horse since. Does he give you the feel that he's probably come on and able to reproduce that run since?
Yeah, well, he hasn't done too much strong work. He just runs up the straight in 26, 24 or something like that. So race day he has the blinkers on. Track work he wears the earmuff. So he's actually quite lazy, and you wouldn't know he's the same horse race day. So I'm glad with the blinkers on, he really switches on, and he turns up race day. So yeah, look, hoping for a similar performance.
And just for yourself, Mickey, how are you enjoying things? You're 30 rides in now. Obviously, there is that one winner, Starry Night, that you managed to steer home on your very first ride. But are you enjoying things?
Yeah, things are going good. The heat is very difficult, but that makes things a little tough, especially I've had quite a few rides and got to try and stay cool during the day. But look, things are going well, and hopefully can get a little bit more luck on the board.
Mickey D with the ride on one of the well-supported runners, no doubt, in the race, Sight Hero. We can have a look at his main sort of players that are going to come up against him here, Paul. One of them is King Invincible, a 3-year-old by Darcy Brahma, who goes to the 1200 for the first time. Yeah,
I think he'll suit the 1200. This horse, look, he's run 5th and a couple of 4ths. He's always sort of stayed on a little bit towards the end as well. So the 1200 looks good for him. He's drawn barrier 7, but I think he can slot into a nice position.
Yeah, interesting that they've taken the tongue tie off him after his 3 runs. He's worn it on every start. So Clearly they thought he needed it early on, but perhaps not so now.
Chong Fat, Nick, a runner you've been keen on. Do we go again? Peter Ho, he needs a winner.
Yeah, we definitely go again, Tom. No doubt about it. But look, the concern is the draw. He's in 12, so we need a bit of magic from Antoine Hamlin in the saddle. But this run last time out, I thought was really good. They've put him up £1 only, the handicap up to 51, and he actually was due to run again, but had a head injury. So all being well, Paul, I think he's a cracking chance.
Yeah, look, he's going well at the moment, isn't he? He hits the line strongly. He's by power, so I wonder if they'll get him on the dirt at some stage, because we've seen that breed go really well on the dirt here in Hong Kong.
Yep, indeed, they certainly do fire on that surface. Our class act is the final runner we look at here, Paul. He won off a rating of 42 earlier on in the season. There was a blanket finish here for the Miners. What about him from barrier 3?
Look, he's drawn well. I think he'll be a little bit closer in the run, and I thought the run was quite good. He seems to be going quite well at the moment. Comes in with a really lightweight Matthew Poon aboard. So look, I've included him on a very minor line.
Yeah, look, I think you can certainly give him a chance. I haven't got a spot for him in this, but his run certainly was not the worst.
One more to have a look at here. It's some track work of the horse that is the favourite at the moment, a loose favourite at 5.1. Golden Lucknick now, he tried to run off down the side last time out, but there's obviously some sort of ability there. There
is, and interesting enough, you go back to his debut performance, he actually jumped as a 3-1 favourite in the race won by Excellent Fighter. So there's obviously always been something there, Paul. It's just, getting it to sort of come to fruition. Yeah,
look, he's drawn 9, 10 and 10. He's drawn wide in his last 3 starts. So he's drawn ideally in this one. Zach Burton aboard. So I think there's some positives with him.
Yep, barrier number 4 for the son of Purin Cantor. Is he in the numbers, Paul?
Yeah, he definitely is. He goes on top, actually. I like Golden Luck. So I think just with those things in his favour I just mentioned, I think he's gonna get a perfect run. Colonel from the front, King Invincible up to 1200 now, class act. 9, 10, 3, 11.
Yeah, sticking with Chung Fat here. I think if he can overcome that wide draw, then he's more than capable of winning a race like this. It's a competitive race, and that's the theme of the evening, really. Always awesome. Haven't really spoken about him in any great detail, but his run last time was better, and he was well fancied. And he now comes to Happy Valley. I think he's an interesting runner from a good gate. King Invincible goes in. He's improving with every start, and Sight Hero, I'll put him in as well. I'll put the top. Look, it gets tougher for him now with a bigger weight, but that was a really good run last time, and hopefully he gets that pace to aim at throughout the course of the race. 5, 4, 3, 1.
Yes, it is another very open-looking contest, the 6th of the night at Happy Valley, and it is set to jump at 9:15.